Okay, boys and girls, welcome back. Redmissed in the house once again. How you doing? I hope everyone's doing great. I'm doing great, and we, my friends, are playing some more WWE Supercard. Now, I want to go ahead and say goodbye to some very, very helpful friends. Now, that is my old school WrestleMania team. Now, I'm going to keep hold of the event pros just for a little while because of the fact that there was so much work went into getting all of these guys when I did get them. But all of these guys, you can see that I have just gone ahead and unlocked all of them. And we're going to be using these as training material right now because of one thing, guys. If you start looking at the deck right here, you can see that we are starting to move up into the realm of having some very high leveled cards, or some much higher leveled cards. So let's go ahead, and I'm not going to level up the Brock Lesnar because he only needs 5 more levels, but we are going to go ahead and use one on Kevin Owens so that he can get the last of his training done here. So let's go ahead and click on this, and let's just use Dean Ambrose. He's in the Royal Rumble right now. That's the truth. I forgot about that. I was doing the Royal Rumble with these guys as well because it was a little bit easier, but we're starting to move into the realm of having all WrestleMania cards. So if you look at this is the current setup of the team, but that's going to change real quickly. So let's go back into my cards and scroll back over to the Kevin Owens. Now, having one of these fully leveled up cards will probably end up meaning that he will be fully charged once I do this right here, or at least very, very close to it, that's for sure. Nice. So 52, that's not too bad. We're going to keep him at that, and we're just going to go click on this. Happy days. Good stuff. There we go. Excuse me. So now we're going to go and look at our Neville, because obviously Neville is the next one on our list. We need to get him trained up very, very quickly. So let's just go hit one of these, see where this is going to take him to. 43. Wow, that's actually really bad. I thought it was going to be a lot higher than that, but hey, obviously not. Let's go ahead and give him one more because that should max him out. Now, I don't really obviously want to go giving him, let's turn this sound down just so that that's not too loud. I didn't really want to go using double cards just to max a guy out, but hey, unfortunately that looks like what we're gonna have to do, so let's just do it because he is going to be a pro once he is maxed out. So again, 42, so we're gonna have to use another one right here. Let's just go do that. Happy days. So once we've done this, we are going to pro this bad boy, and let's go boom, 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 boom. Now, also, tell me in the comments, how do you token your cards, guys? As you can see, I'm doing it 3, 3, and 1, but you guys might be doing your tokens in a different way, so that now is fully done. He is fully done. Let's go combine him. Happy days. And get him pro'd, because it's been a long time, guys, and we've not got these guys pro'd yet. So this is really frustrating that we're doing so much work and just not really getting anywhere with it yet. So let's go give him a huge blast of cards right here. 38, that's not too bad. We can go ahead and do this again. And we'll give him one in power for now. Now, we're not going to worry about leveling him up yet any more than what he is there. But what we are going to do is we're going to go ahead and give our Braun Strowman a few cards as well, because as you guys know, he is going to be our very next pro. So if I can focus on getting him some cards, then that is going to be great. Now, I'm only going to give him one because he still needs a lot of games, and also he's going to have to be trained up with the other one. He's only 38. One more could be enough, but let's not do that. Let's just give him the one for now. Speed does seem to be his better stat, so we'll give him a little bit of speed. So that's cool. And also because of the fact that we are going to be getting our Cena leveled up as well, he's going to be our main priority. How many levels did he have? He's got no levels right now. He's going to be our main priority, so I'm just going to give him 2 right there because of the fact that this should max him out near enough. Nice, level 50. So again, almost maxed out. So let's go give him this, and his speed is actually better than his toughness. So they've actually gone back to the days that John Cena's speed was better than his toughness, and that's actually quite funny to me because at one point Cena was the worst speeded card in the game. I think it was Survivor Series, he had the worst speed in the game or something, or it was the legendary card, he had the worst speed in the game, something like that. I can't quite remember, but you can see here that that is really, really kicking up our team. Now, the other thing as well, guys, the King of the Ring that you saw yesterday, that I was playing, I actually managed to make it into the finals, and I got myself another Kevin Owens, so I wasn't too happy about that because, as you know, I've just pro'd Kevin Owens, but hey, that's just the way it is. I hear Kevin Owens is a really, really common card to get when it comes to this stuff over here. But let's just go ahead and actually train up our Brock Lesnar with this last Triple H. Why not? Because we might as well. Which is going to max him out, which is going to be great, and we're going to do this, we're going to do that, happy days. And then, my friends, with all of that, we will come over here into our RTG, and you'll see where I am. I am just going into the the elite card. So let's autofill this and bring all of the big guys in. You can see here that we are looking very, very strong, but we are going to replace this card right here with our Braun Strowman. Now, I'm probably just going to use these guys in the team just as it is, just so that we can continue to push on quite nicely and get all of this stuff and things done, which would be great. Now, the other thing as well is I do have another King of the Ring going at the moment, and you can see that we are currently 14-2. We're 2 games up in this round here, so we are looking strong. I think that puts us in second. It does put us in second. Now, the guy that is in first place, he has the event WrestleMania cards, so I'm hoping that I can make it into the finals, because I'm hoping not many other people have event WrestleMania cards, and we can make it into the finals, and obviously get ourselves another WrestleMania card, because that would be beautiful, but at the same time, it's not a guarantee. So still working on Braun Strowman's games, of course, so we're going to be prioritizing him, so that pretty much I'm hoping that his games will be almost done, if not done, by the time I get to the WrestleMania Braun Strowman card, and then I can kind of focus on the other Braun Strowman just with standard games. So obviously when the bout resets are resetting on the RTG, I can the RTG, I can go ahead and play like the ranked mode or the Royal Rumble, and get bonus games on the brand new Braun Strowman. That's going to be the goal. So I'm hoping that basically I can have Braun Strowman pro'd by Sunday. Now, it's Friday today. We're talking 12 o'clock Friday afternoon, so just going into the afternoon. I need to grind out obviously I've only just got into the elite card here, so I'm going to have to grind out the cards up to the WrestleMania, get that Braun Strowman. But once we've got that Braun Strowman, I'm going to prioritize him on stats, and try and get him pro'd as quick as I possibly can, because it's also going to help benefit me in the final stage, the race for the John Cena Pro, the more WrestleMania Pros I have. And obviously, if I get that Braun Strowman, I think that moves me into 10 WrestleMania Pros, I believe. I might be wrong, but I think it's 10. And then I think when I get the Cena, I think that gives me 11, or it might even be 12. I might have 10 now. I don't know. I can't remember how many I've got right now. But I think I had 8, and then I got Strowman and the Pro of the Neville now. So I think I'm at 10 once I get the Braun Strowman Prode. So I think that the Cena event card will give me 11. I think I will have to go and check after this fight. I'll just go in to the edit deck real quick and take a double check on that. But I know it's around the 9, 10 or 11 mark, something like that. So it's not too bad considering that I've been playing the game again for, like, how long have I been playing for now, guys? I think about 5 weeks, 6 weeks. I've come back and I've managed to get all of the pros that I've got and stuff. So really, really grateful to the team battleground fights because of getting a lot of WrestleMania cards through the battleground fights, which is absolutely amazing. And also just from completely hard work grinding the events, because of obviously I like the amount of 1-point games I've played in the past few RTGs is ridiculous. When I first come back and I was grinding out the ring dominations and I was just losing game after game after game because of the fact that I just wasn't strong enough to win the cards, but I managed to grind out like the Samoa Joe and all of that kind of stuff. It was just a shame that I didn't have time to grind 1-point games for the Samoa Joe card for the Event Pro and stuff. But hey, that's just the way it is. We managed to get the Seth Rollins, so we are probably going to get the Cena as well. It's just going to take us a little bit of time, but hopefully not as many games as it took us with the Seth Rollins card, because of the fact that I think I only had like 4 WrestleMania Pros and then 4 Ultimate Pros when I grinded the 1 points for the Seth Rollins RTG, whereas now I'm rocking something like 10 WrestleMania Pros and then 6 Ultimate Pros or 5 Ultimate Pros. Oh look, nice, a Neville card. So that's really, really cool. The fact that we are kind of in the space of 2 weeks, we're kind of double the amount of strength as we were before. We also have the Alexa Bliss Pro now as well. We have the Becky Lynch as a bonus as well, which we didn't have in the last RTG. We are getting super close to getting our I can't remember her name, Charlotte. We're getting super close to having our Charlotte leveled up, so this Alexa Bliss will change to the Ultimate Charlotte unless I can get the Carmella first. Then I probably won't bother proing Charlotte, but hey, we'll just see in the future very, very soon. So as you can see here, we currently have 9 WrestleMania Pros, and I've got 5 Ultimate Pros. Now, I do still have the Dean Ambrose and the Cesaro Ultimate Pros that I could put in place for the John Cena and the Braun Strowman, but as I've just said, I'm going to be looking at getting these guys finished off, so why should I really waste leveling up the 2 Dean Ambrose and stuff when I can just continue to do these guys and they'll replace them anyway. So let's just jump into one more fight and see what we can do. So you can see here we are currently at 15 points into the Miz, which is the elite card. So tell me where you guys are at the moment. Now, I haven't been grinding as much as I would like to have, so I'm not as high as I really wanted to be by now. I ideally wanted to be on the Ultimate card by now, but being into the Elite card is not too bad. I'm only kind of like 10 to 15 games behind where I would have ideally liked to have been by now. But obviously there's been stuff and things going on. I'm still having problems with the internet, so I can't really play nowhere near as much as I would like because it keeps cutting off. So even when it comes to making these videos, I'm kind of just hitting on a prayer of the internet's not going to stay stable and not cut out on me. And it's looking like it's kind of working. Obviously, I am getting good cell signal or phone signal at the moment. So even if the Wi-Fi drops off, the cellular signal will still, or mobile signal will still kick in and give me the internet to keep playing, hopefully, which is cool, which is really frustrating because it turns out that it's actually something to do with the wiring. Um, that's happened. There's been like road works that have gone on up the road and they've hit some cables or something. So it's really affected everyone in the area's internet and stuff. I'm not really too sure what's going on, but that's what they claim. So hopefully it's going to be all fixed very, very soon, and I'm not going to have to change internet providers. But hey, it just seems like everyone else that isn't on the same network seems to be getting good internet, so I don't know. Maybe they're just using it as an excuse. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. So anyway, guys, put down in the comments down below how you're doing in your RTGs, how you're doing in your team battlegrounds and all that good stuff and things. And we are going to keep on playing out this one here, and hopefully we're going to actually get a good pick. Now, I've had a couple of hardened cards, and I've had a few like SummerSlam cards and stuff, so I'm hoping that very, very soon we're going to have like an Ultimate card drop and maybe even another WrestleMania card drop, which would be really cool. It would be nice if they're manager cards, because obviously Ultimate cards I don't really need anyone, because I'm now starting to move into the WrestleMania Pro zones, so I'm not really too worried about getting the Ultimate cards. But ideally I want to get things like manager cards, like double stat manager cards of Ultimate or WrestleMania tier would be incredible for me, and I would absolutely adore if I got one of them bad boys, because it would help me out so much. But obviously when it comes to the support cards, it is pure luck. 9 times out of 10 you're going to get a superstar, rather than anything else, or more like 7 out of 10 times is going to be a superstar. Maybe 2 out of 10 times is going to be a support card, and then 1 out of 10 times is going to be a diva card maybe. But that's just how I feel the stats are, because obviously there are a lot more male superstars, then there's a lot more support cards than there is diva cards, and then out of the 3 different sections there's a lot less divas or women superstars than there are any other stats. So that's just the way it is. But you can see here, 25 points into the thing, getting our energy. We are currently going to be rocking our King of the Ring out until tomorrow, so we will hopefully be getting another WrestleMania card there. Going to keep grinding the money in the bank, so hope as well as the RTG. So we're doing really, really well in the money in the bank as well. I think we're at about 19,000 contracts in the bank, so not as many as I would have liked to have had by now, but we're still grinding that bad boy out. We're gonna get that Carmella, but that's gonna be it for today, guys. I really hope that you've enjoyed it. If you have, please make sure you hit that like button and the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Show some support, and I shall see you in the next one. Peace on the streets.